Praise 1025, Atlanta's Inspiration Station. What's going on, family? Neiko here with another special guest. My girl, I just love her energy every time I'm around her. Listen, family, she is a Stellar Award-winning singer, songwriter, preacher, teacher, mother, and she's here to drop off her new record that is climbing the charts right there. Please welcome the amazing Lashá Knox. Yeah! And the crowd goes wild. Yes.
Come on, Jesus.
You got a lot to be screaming for. Listen, we're going to jump right into it. First and foremost, I said it in the intro, but I truly mean it. Your energy is so good. And I just love when people like you come around because it just makes the interview so much more fun.
Absolutely, man. We just gotta, we know when to hold them, when to fold them.
When to hold them, when to fold them.
But when you say it's time, it's time.
It is
I preserve
time.
all of my energy for times like this.
I love it.
I'm so grateful to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. Listen, your song right there is climbing.
My God.
With the amazing Earnest Pugh. And I told you a little earlier, you are all up on the bridge where Earnest Pugh just singing and things.
Yes.
Let's talk about that record because, listen, you coming in strong.
My. Listen, the song, of course, it came out of a true testimony.
Mm-hmm.
Every song that we've ever done, we've had to actually live that. We've had to walk that out.
Yeah.
And so the writer, co-writer, Pastor John Elmore, shout out to him. Shout out to Carrie Douglas, Black Smoke Music Worldwide.
Shout out to Carrie Douglas.
Shout him out, man.
Yeah.
We were in a place where he was going through some things. I was going through some things. And, people actually feel like they're all alone.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you're suffering with, people feel like they're the only ones dealing with that, and so they don't want to tell anybody about it. Or whatever. They want to keep it from their family. They want to keep it from their loved ones. But this song is basically saying that no matter what, God is right there with you.
Yeah.
Through the storm, through the rain, through the heartache, through the pain, God is right there. As a matter of fact, he was always there all along. He's always been there. And so I'm just so grateful for this song that is a testament of God's goodness, God's favor, and God's unfailing love.
Yeah. One of the things that I love about you, Lashá, is your transparency. And you're like, I guess you feel like just a normal person who loved God and he's just doing the work that he gave you.
Yeah.
One of the things that you speak about is patience.
Yeah.
And listen, I just posted something yesterday on Thread, and I was just talking about being waiting on God is not easy, but the reward
is
everything, and it's so worth it. Let's talk about patience because there are so many people who right now in their season, whether it's they're artists or they're working at another job that is waiting for their next. What did patience look like for you, and how did you overcome?
Man, Neiko, I'm just a little black girl from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Born and raised here in Atlanta. And, the process of it all, it looks like, oh, man, as soon as you get signed, you know what I'm saying, your world is about to change instantly. But I could just even remember just the grind.
Yeah.
Singing, starting out in my father's ministry, starting out as a PK because that's what I am still to this day, a PK, and being raised in my father's ministry and him teaching us how to sing, harmonize, and all of that stuff like that. Then branching out into my own, even dabbling into R&B as well, and then coming back over to gospel, into my calling and walking into my calling, even as a pastor. It hasn't been easy. And then when you cross over into industry, at first you were a big fish in a small pond, right? In a city, and you're getting a little buzz, but then you become a small fish in a big pond when you go over into industry. And the patience of it all. Sometimes you think you're ready, but you're nowhere near it. You know what I mean? And so going through the artist development, going through the testimonies, God building your story, it's all a part of the process, and it's all working for your good. And if you stick with the process, because that part is required, it cannot be skipped. The process of it all, it cannot be skipped. You have to go through it. Once you go through it and you come to moments like these, you look at it and you be like, man, look what the Lord has done. Look what the Lord has done. So patience is definitely a virtue. And I feel a little bit like Job because a lot of people feel like, they talk about, we got to have the patience of Job. He didn't have patience. If you read on, because people don't like to read.
Read, people.
If you read on, he cursed the day that he was born. He vented He was upset. He was pissed off.
Yeah.
And so there's been some days where I woke up.
Come on, talk about it now. That's what I want to get to. Now you're getting real. Come on.
I woke up and called Carrie and was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
Some days I woke up and called my producer and was like, it's not happening fast enough. You know, I feel like people that came into the industry after me are going ahead of me. You know what I mean?
was just about to talk about, when you said the word skip, I was going to talk about that. So I'm so glad that you brought that up. You know, one of the things that I don't feel like just the music industry in general, especially our genre, gospel music, talk about is how do you deal when you feel like, hey, you've been in the game, you've been doing these things, but you see other artists jumping you. And you have to sit back and wait. And because it's gospel, you feel like, well, God, I got to be happy for him. But when is it my turn?
Right.
Yeah. How was that?
You know, it doesn't feel good because we're human. But it's necessary because what God has for them is for them. I remember Lucinda Moore telling me that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what God has for them is for them.
She's a real one, too.
Yeah, she is.
I love her.
She said, let me cook for a little minute. We was at a thing, and we only had a few minutes to talk, and she said, listen, she said, what God has for them is for them. And she said, what God has for you is for you.
Yeah.
So I'm okay here. You know what I'm saying? This is wonderful.
Because when you say...
Yeah.
God, say it again.
If you never do it.
God, when you say that, people, that is like completely leaving it to God and putting it in God's hands.
That's what my husband
surrender.
says. He said, God is on you.
I was just telling somebody else that I said in my season, in this season, I made a promise to myself. I said, God, I'm not chasing anything. I'm not sending emails. I'm not running after anything that you don't send to me. And ever since I made that decision, as of 2026, things have been happening easy. It's like no pressure, no. So to see you here and to hear you say patience, I was like, oh, I want to talk about that.
Yeah, if you God, you still God.
Yeah,
we're still effective.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I look at so many people in the industry, and I just love everybody. I remember even Tasha Cobb saying something. What about the people that are called to the local?
Ooh. Yeah.
What about the people that are just called to the community?
Yeah.
What about the people that are just called to their street?
Yeah.
What about those people? Those people still matter.
Right.
The people that are called to the nations are no bigger than the people that are called to the region.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, wherever you have me, I'll be satisfied, and I'm going to do it to your glory. I'm going to do it 1,000%. I belong to you. Every part of me belongs to you. My voice, my mind, my body, everything, my time, my talent, because you gave it to me, and I'm just going to use it. I'm not going to complain about it because I used to be like, ain't number 2 or 3 people in here, God. I know you done told me more than no, God. If you said this and this is where you have me, I'm going to do until you open up another door. And if you never open up a door, it doesn't mean that you're not able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You know you cracked the code, right?
My God.
We cracked the code. We cracked the code in 2026.
Yes.
Listen, we have cracked the code.
Yes.
I'm so excited because you are the type of people that I think we need more of in this industry, the transparency talk. Speaking of that, you've been very open about your husband.
Yes. Hallelujah.
And the last time I saw you, you were about to have a benefit. And then I went to Facebook.
And you went to,
And seen
Facebook Church of God in
the
Christ.
things that God has done.
Yes.
And let's talk about the journey with your husband and his kidney journey, because my God, y'all, it's a story.
Oh, yes. So
I ain't going to try to make you cry, but if you cry, if you like to, you can.
Yes. A lot of people, even like everybody, just has been so amazing because since I even crossed over into industry in 2020, that's been my story.
Yeah.
Being a caregiver to my husband and my husband battling with kidney disease. And so everybody has been able to see us get the first one and then lose it in 2021. And then everybody was able to see us get the second transplant in 2023 and lose it. And then here we are again in 2026, and God has blessed us. When I was here, we were like, you know, we just wanted to kind of keep it quiet or whatever, but God did a thing, and it's been a journey. It's been hard. There's been, even this morning I had a moment because I was like, God, I know you did not bring us this far to leave us. You know, I just know that something is coming out of this, God, that you're birthing something out of this. And there are some moments, even in the hospital, where the Lord had instructed me to get up and just anoint my husband, lay my hands on him, and be like, and I heard him, he was just like, yes, God. I said, come on, you got to tell him yes. I'm saying yes, but you got to tell him yes. So I came to report. that God did it again.
He did it again.
I
Yeah.
came to report that God is faithful to his word, that he's the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. And that if he did it in 2021, if he did it in 2023, he's doing it again in 2026. And so my husband has a kidney transplant that he received on February the 2nd.
Wow.
We're still at the hospital, but God is moving.
Wow.
God is moving. He's a special case.
Yeah.
So God is moving. I said, listen, he's frustrated because, they still running tests. They still doing. I said, we just going to be patient. I said, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated. I said, but it's all a part of the process. I said, because after this, there will be glory.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited. God is faithful.
And God has been right
there. Right
wow.
there. And if you look in the video, you'll see me holding up a phone and you'll see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's there. And that's an actual picture of him in the hospital. We were in ICU 3 times. Yeah, like there have been times where, the enemy was saying, I was going to lose him. Go ahead and plan. Go ahead and call his family, all kind of stuff. Like, this is just a lost cause and all. I said, God, I know you didn't give me this amazing man to take him away from him. We've only been married. This year will be 5 years. Like, I know this is not the end for us. I know that you're going to show your hand mighty, and the setbacks that we've had, God, I know that this is just a setup that you're going to do something amazing. And so the journey has been great, balancing industry and motherhood and wifehood and ministry and all of the things. There's had to be some great balance there.
Oh no, absolutely.
But in it all, God has been faithful.
Yeah,
God has been faithful.
I was gonna say, you do a lot. You do a lot. You're a mother to 3, correct? You're a pastor, and your husband was going through that. You're an artist. You're a friend.
A friend, yes.
You're all of these things, and I was gonna ask you, like, how in the world do you carry all of that?
Yeah, man, I'm just like you said, I'm super transparent.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get.
And I think that helps too, because a lot of times I tell people, I've learned this in growing, right? That as I continue to talk more about what I'm going through, the less I carry. You know what I mean? I think a lot of us walk around just to say, hey, we're good, we're okay, we're fine, when we're really not. Right. But you're carrying all that. So the more you talk to and the more you have this outlet to talk about it, then it's less on you.
Yes. So we talk a lot. My friends, I'm not the type of person that I'm not really able to kind of hold things back. So they've seen me cry. Yeah. They've seen me break down. I was even at church Sunday and I just broke down so bad. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I broke. But I just couldn't take it. So, a lot of times, like even in this moment, I know people will be like, oh my gosh, she's so strong. Yeah. But, like I said, I had a moment this morning and I was just crying. I was like, oh God, Jesus. Yeah. And then I just, I don't stay there long. Yeah. And I think that's the thing about us dealing with things even now as our world has taken such a drastic shift. You know what I mean? Yeah. And people are feeling all alone, and people are developing anxiety. Yeah. They're going through depression. So many things are going in their mind. They're having a battle of the mind. And the thing about it is that don't stay there.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, because somebody may need to hear this, what is something that you do when you need to get out of that space? Is there anything particular that you do?
Yes, I was telling a friend this the other day. I said, I said, I don't mean to sound all the things. Yeah. I said, but I'm telling you, the cure to all of that is reading the Bible. It's being in your word.
It's getting in the word.
I feel so much comfort. Yeah. Gospel music, of course. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's just some songs that just really touch you and get you to where you get you. Because listen, Neiko, a lot of us are not living day to day. Yeah. Like me right now, I'm living moment to moment.
Man, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about it. I tell people, even as a worship pastor at our local church, shout out to Alive City Church, but I tell people, even as a worship pastor, that we're living from moment to moment, and we gotta be in a place where it's life or death. Yeah. So people are worshiping God. People listen to gospel music, and we're walking our faith journey out for different reasons. But for me, it's life or death. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we could get a phone call at any moment, and it's just, la 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 la. Yeah. And some people it's not. So maybe people are not as passionate about it. But that's where the depth of my voice. I know a lot of people say, oh man, your voice precedes you. That's where the depth of my voice comes from. The pain and the struggle and the hurt, the highs and the lows. And I'm a fighter in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really doing all this surface stuff. I mean, I'm really trying to put hell out of business. And so I understand that when I lift up my voice and when I wake up, hell is nervous. Hell is mad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we do it. And it's life or death for me. So all those that are going through, understand that you get in your word. You listen to whatever you need to listen to. Sometimes it may be a video. Sometimes it may be a reel. But you do what you got to do. Don't stay there.
Don't stay there. Don't stay there. And remember, he'll
He's
be right there.
there.
Sing it to him.
He's always right there.
Right there.
Right there.
I love it.
He's
I
right
love
there.
it. I love it. Lashá Knox, listen, every time I come into your presence, it's always a joy. Great energy. Love what
Absolutely.
you're doing.
Thank you.
And I feel like, you talked about a little earlier that a lot of things that you go through, you're living moment to moment. But I think God knows who he gives these things to because there's a story in it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, God.
Yeah. But you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
We got it. I'm like, okay, God.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. But before I go, you mentioned that you was in R&B, right?
Yes.
So with this new project, because you in gospel now, I want to know, like, what is this sound gonna be like for this full project?
Oh man, so I know a lot of people like to hear me do the ballads, and they want to hear me yell and squall, but I do have a gospel, a trap gospel sound.
Trap gospel.
Have a R&B gospel sound as well. I've been known in the city and across the region for taking R&B songs and making them gospel. So a lot of people know me for Fantasia's Free Yourself, Patti LaBelle, Somebody Loves You, Baby, even Aretha Franklin's Rock Steady. Because every time I get the microphone, regardless as to what it is, we gonna have church. We gonna have church. We gonna have church. So all of the facets of Lashá. You're gonna see this album that's coming up. You're gonna see every facet of Lashá, that she's versatile, that she's just not a preacher. She just doesn't holler, but she can actually sing. She actually have vocals. And we're gonna get into the depth of that. Absolutely.
I think you may have the title of your album, Facets of Lashá.
All right.
I love it.
Facets of Lashá.
I love it. Either that or it's going to be a beauty line, because that sounds like something that you should sell.
Yes.
Clothing by Lashá.
Something.
Speaking of clothing, you always fly.
Thank you.
Always fly. I know a brother in this room right now that may want to talk to you in a little bit, because the outfit is spectacular.
Listen, I do. So I have a ministry. It's called Holy Ghost Homegirls.
Yeah.
And so I dress people. I style people.
What?
Yes. My husband does it as well. So that's one of our favorite pastimes. Is me and my husband, we love to go shopping.
Okay.
And we dress, and that's what we love to do. We believe in putting your clothes on all the time.
Amen.
All the time. I don't care if it's Monday, Tuesday, because remember, we live in moment to moment. We're living every day
that's
like
good.
it's our last.
That's good.
So we put our clothes on. If I could literally wear a tiara and a train every day, I would.
Yeah.
I would.
I love it. That's a great way to think. Moment to moment.
We live I don't wait to wear my good clothes. I wear my good clothes every day. And so I recycle them and I give them away, my outfits, my clothes, my garments. Because I know there's more where that came from, and it's gonna come back around. So people all Lashá, can I just, and they come in my closet, they get it. Other singers in the city and stuff, come get you something to wear, on stage and all this stuff like that. And even my worship team, I love dressing them too. I love just tell me what you need, how you want to look. And so that's also coming up. It's called Adorned Boutique.
Okay. Yeah.
It's called Adorned Boutique, and we're just adorning the daughters and the sons, and making people feel special, bringing that side of them out, because we need to look good everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Just like our mom used to say, you ain't going nowhere with me like looking like that.
Come on now. You blessed me real good in multiple ways. I appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, thank you for having me, Neiko. Like,
yes,
you a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, we can do this.
We can do this every week. Right there. It's still climbing. Next time I see you, we are praying for number one.
Jesus.
We're praying for a number one.
Come on, get up there.
A number one and some nominations. In Jesus' name.
In
All
Jesus'
right.
name.
Yeah.
receive it.
Hey, we're going to run this back. So when the nominations start, we're going to cut this part right here.
Right. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Be like, you said it.
Yeah. And agree? Let's go.
You
Let's
said
go.
it. You
Let's go.
said it.
Lashá Knox right here. Right there. I said right here, but right now. Right there. The song is still climbing.
Yes.
With Earnest Pugh. Make sure y'all go support that. Let the good people know where they can support you.
Everything, everywhere. Lashá Knox, LASHAKNOX. Even though my husband is a Williams, but we know what it is. It's LashayKnox.com. I am Lashá Knox on everything. Hit me up. A lot of people always love the fact that I respond. I respond to everybody.
And so, I got to say it because now every time I hear your name, I got to do it like this. Lashá Knox, Lashá Knox, Lashá Knox.
All right.
All right. Right here on Praise 102.5. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Lashá Knox right there. It's right here on Praise. Keep it locked. We out.